Hi, I'm Caleb Schleder, Marketing Manager for Gleaner Combines, and behind me, I'd like to introduce our new Command Series Cornhead. One of the key things that we really wanted to do while we introduced this Cornhead is focus on those things that are very important to the farmer. Now we know that with the increase in yields, with the change in hybrids, the larger stalks, the more trash that you're going to consume, we know that these dynamics are changing day in and day out for our professional producers. So what we wanted to do was design a head from the ground up that focused on 4 key areas. And those 4 key areas are: number 1, less trash consumption; number 2, we wanted higher harvesting rates; number 3, we wanted lower loss levels; and number 4, we wanted capabilities in specific conditions such as down corn, or we also wanted that capability to chop for better residue management. So on this Cornhead, I just want to point out a couple of key items. We have a large cross auger. This large cross auger is now 20 inches. We also went with a 30-inch pitch. What this is going to allow us to do is it's going to allow us to have a non-aggressive conveyor over to the feeder house, but still do it in a fast and efficient manner, allowing us to have that fast harvesting rate. The other key thing that we redesigned was our entire row unit design. Every piece of this row unit has been changed or affected to make sure that we're able to bring in that crop while keeping everything and having low loss levels. That was really key. The other key thing is you'll see all of our snouts, we've made them with a functional attribute to them. So it's not just the fact that they're snouts. If you look back here, there's a dome that ensures that we reduce our ear bounce. There's a gutter there that makes sure that we capture those kernels that are falling into the gathering chains. And there's a lot of other key features that are making sure that we're limiting that loss from the head. A couple other key features are down below. We have our chopping units. This is something that's new for the AGCO head. We have not had a chopping head in the past. What we really wanted to focus in on was making sure that we had a good residue management system. And we also understand that there's a choice between wanting to chop and not chopping, so we added the opportunity to engage or disengage, and that is located on each row unit right next to that handle. Here is our polyethylene roto-molded snouts. The key thing with these snouts is that they were designed with a functional attribute. We wanted to limit loss. We also wanted to make sure that we designed them so any ear bounce, we made sure that the impact was not as aggressive as it would be on other snouts that we've had in the past. The other item behind here is that our snout our gatherer actually slides in underneath of our auger, making sure that we have a consistent channel of that crop all the way back to our large auger that I talked about earlier. Another key feature of our combine, or of our new combine head, is our snapping rolls. What we ended up doing here is we no longer have an interlocking snapping roll design. It is now a point-to-point or tip-to-tip efficiency snapping design, making sure that we have those stalks being pulled straight down, those ears being stripped off and conveyed directly into our conveyor auger. A couple other items that we have introduced on this is, now that we know that we are changing not only from our crop type on each farm, but also from a technology standpoint, we wanted to introduce a head with key items of technology. So those 2 items that I have displayed here is, number 1, our head sight. We wanted to make sure that we're bringing in a header tilt control that is going to be effective and be efficient throughout your operation. Another feature of our 3300 Command Series Cornhead is our tilt fore and aft. The key idea behind this is, instead of going out and having to purchase a reel or having a reel assembly on your Cornhead, you can now easily tilt the head forward to pick up down stalks when you're going through. This is especially important when you might not have a large amount of land with down corn. It makes it for a cost-effective option, and you're able to adjust it from the cab very easily and very effectively.